Okay guys, so here I have that International 300 Series competitor concealed closer model, and today we're just going to go over basically how to identify if you have this model and what the part number nomenclature stands for. So here I have just a little spec sheet, and you could tell there's essentially four models. There's a 105-degree backstop with hold open, 105-degree backstop with no hold open, 90-degree backstop with hold open, 90-degree backstop with no hold open. And then each one of those models pertains to a specific part number, which we can go over. But to give you an idea, just if you're new to the door industry, what do we mean by 105-degree versus 90-degree backstop? So in the manual here, it has a pretty good little illustration here. So these can be used for double acting or single acting door applications. So you can see how it can, double acting is when the door can swing both in and outward. So it can swing into the building and outward on the building. If your storefront door has pivot hinges, they could only swing out. So then it would just pertain to this right here, swinging away from the building. But what you can see here is when the door is in the closed position, it can only swing out to 90 degrees. That would pertain to the 90-degree backstop. Or if you're in the closed position and you push the door open, if it swings past 90 degrees, then you have the 105-degree model, and vice versa. Now, hold open is essentially a function that'll keep the door open. So if you find out where your backstop is, let's say 90 degrees, if you push it slightly past 90 degrees, the closer will stick and the door will stay open permanently until you pull it back shut. So that's what we call the hold open function. It's great for high traffic areas where you want to keep the door open. It's a nice way to do it without having to have a physical kick down door stop. So that's what we mean by that nomenclature. Now, if we look at the spec sheet here, we want to turn this around here. Here we have the model numbers. So the 105-degree backstop with hold open is called the 310 model. The 105-degree backstop with no hold open is the 311 model. And then you can see what the 312 and 313 model is. So how you can identify that is if you're looking at your closer, if you look up in the header, what you're going to see here is a sticker somewhere stamped on it. So here, this one has 311. So, again, I would still double check with how I told you, check the backstop position, check if it has hold open function, and then you can contact us so we can get you the right product. But, it should be accurate unless someone's slapping on the wrong sticker. So 311 means that this model is 311, a 105-degree backstop with no hold open. Now, a second thing you can do to check too, to verify, is on pretty much, between International jacks and whatnot, there should always be some sort of stamping on the actual closer body. Now, these things get tons of use and they may be worn down, so sometimes they're hard to see. But if you kind of look closely, you see at the end of the spindle, it says NHO. So that stands for no hold open. So we know it's a no hold open concealed closer. And then look, they even stamp it down here, NHO 105. So we know it's no hold open and with the 105-degree backstop. So that's another thing to do just in case you lose the sticker. And then the third item pertaining to the 300 series is, again, on the spec sheet, we know it's the adjustable spring power. So what that basically means on adjustable spring power is, look at the end of that. You could see that there's a Allen key or an Allen bolt here to where you can adjust the spring power of the concealed closer. Again, we'll go over their other models, but they also have fixed spring concealed closers. And again, what that would look like is you would not have this Allen bolt here. Instead, you'd have another hole like this right over here. And that would indicate a fixed spring model. But I hope that helps for now, guys, in terms of identifying these. Of course, if you have any questions at all, just text us, call us, email us, and we can walk you through, which model you need to get you the exact replacement. And again, this is all available at doorclosersusa.com. Thank you.